Hey guys, Chloe here, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, no, 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 oh, thank God. Sorry about that. I hate those things. In the last episode, we started our trail onto Zora's domain. And believe it or not, we're actually here. There's the Divine Beast right there. I know, it's really small. I really hope I'm going the right way. Okay, I am, because that's Zora's domain right there. Sweet, we made it. Whoa. I've been waiting for you, Link. Welcome. Behold the pride of my people, Zora's domain. Now I shall introduce you to the king. Hurry this way. Activate that shrine, and run again. Hey! Who did it? Who stole my shock arrow? New, you're Link. Finally, I can avenge Lady Mipha. It has been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I, Second, will cut you down myself. What do you mean? Playing dumb, eh? Nice try, but you cannot fool me, Champion Link. You were unable to protect Lady Mipha from Calamity Ganon. It's been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mipha. How heartbreaking. Ah, of course, because you stole my shuck arrow. That's why. In any case, you take the responsibility of appeasing the Divine Beast. That's what we were going to do. I feel like I should have changed, but it's fine. Ah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorphone, ruler of the Zora. That object upon your waist, is that not a Sheikah Sleet? Now that I have gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion, Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? Champion. You can't mean the Link, that champion? So that's what I've heard your name. That's where I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I could not believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I have heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. I lost my memory. Come again? You say you have lost your memory? But surely you must remember my precious daughter Mifa, yes? You do you not? I don't want to say Mifa who, because that sounds really mean. I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mifa as well? You and Mifa were so close, yet you do not remember her. Young hero, please look upon the beauty of ZORA'S domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mifa's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that ZORA'S domain is in danger of vanishing because of Divine Beast Varuta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Dorfan, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving ZORA'S domain. ZORA'S domain. ZORA'S domain? He is the key to saving ZORA'S domain. I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, ZORA'S domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my liege? We cannot trust these oh my god, these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It's their fault that Lady Mifa was lost to us. Link. Divine Beast Varuta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For us, Zora, water and air are as one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir, nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense danger will befall not only ZORA'S domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylians lives are in very grave danger. The Divine Beast is crying out once again. The Divine Beast Varuta. Your Princess Zelda often studied the oh my... oh. Your Princess Zelda often studied the Divine Beasts, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Segan, who was quite shock resistant. Oh. Segan, who is quite shock resistant for a Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can. Of course, please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruda's rampage of destruction. Zelda already told me to do that. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the divine beast and appease it from within. So then Princess Zelda is still alive? Yep, in Hyrule Castle. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events 100 years ago cannot be altered. It is true. But if we can regain control of the divine beasts, they may yet prove to useful. In sealing Ganon, in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous. Naturally, I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link. Let us appease Ruda together. I'm in. Let's do this. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Zora armor. Custom armor, painstakingly crafted by each generation's Zora princess for her future husband. Wearing it will give you the ability to swim up waterfalls. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls, just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. King Dorfwan! Surely you do not really intend to give this outsider the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Mipha. Did I really just say Miphi? Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Valruda. But now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Sidon. I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. Sure. Because why not? Why not? Indeed. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to jump down the whole thing. It's fine. We can do this. There they are. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzu. This is something you need to know. He who stands here, a man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mipha had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue. It is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart. Got another memory?
I was thinking. This reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You're quivering like a hatchling. What is ever the matter? Mipha, we remember... What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There's no way you remembered her just now when it was most convenient. And in any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now's the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Have you truly not figured it out yet? Simply take a closer look at what Link is wearing. Huh? You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... What? Huh? What in the... That is the Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to, and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. This is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is only an option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. The tall mountain over yonder. It is called Plymouth's Mountain, and there you will find also Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. Ah, you must mean that Lionel. He is a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. Shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He's vicious to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt he will be triumphant. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Plymouth Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the Zora's domain. Zora's domain. That Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at East Reservoir Lake, right by the divine beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows and then come join me. Wonderful. Together we shall stop that divine beast's onslaught. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to fight a Lionel. And I would just like to point out, I'm probably going to die. Hold on. Need to find a girl. There she is. Zora girl. Hello, I would like to speak to you.
Hi.
Good evening. You are Link, right? Why do you ask? Prince Sidon ran off through the eastern gate. He was shouting something like, I'm off to stop the divine beast. Link the Hylian is coming with me. I assume that means you're going up Plymouth Mountain in search of shock arrows. Yes. If so, I have a request that is somewhat related. Point. There is a red-maned monster called a Lionel that lives on Plymouth Mountain. I really need a picture of a Lionel. It can be a picture of any red-maned Lionel, not just the one on the mountain. So what do you say? Can you get me a picture of a Lionel? Yes. I am glad that we settled so quickly. See, there is this fool in the Zora's domain who goads people into jumping off Shatterback Point on Plymouth Mountain. It is an incredibly dangerous jump, and this guy pressures people into jumping off by questioning their courage. He's a real bottom feeder. If this keeps up, someone is surely going to wind up horribly injured. Probably worse. I need a picture of a Lionel to show everyone how scary they are. That way no one will go. Does that answer your question, Link? I'll leave the details to you. Just bring me a picture of a Lionel so I can describe them in terrible detail. Thank you. Lionel Safari. Let's go. Okay. Alright, everyone. In the next episode, we will be fighting the Lionel to get all of his shock arrows. We are not being a wimp. We are not sneaking around and grabbing all shock arrows. We are going to kill him. So I will see you guys next time. Chloe out.